Let's go to Infernal Shrines. I'm always jazzed. After a composition like Cho'Gall, Genji, Ario, Varian, of course, the staple, the plain vanilla composition, I'm curious to see what LFM have up their sleeves for this one.
I know what LFM has up their sleeves for this next one.
Oh.
I'm just, BBJ he might have just PM'd me, and I think we're in for a treat. That's all I have to say.
See?
Yeah.
Right. I see a sinister nature to the young man over there. I'm excited.
Oh, you should be excited because they're being entirely too polite. I'm being facetious, and hold on, give me a second. I swear, it's great. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be scary. I mean, it's not going to be scary, but it's going to be hilarious. Okay, so LFM is here, and obviously they're a top contender for the NAM scene right now. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about everything that's been going on in Heroes and all that good nonsense, because, yeah.
So we're coming up on the end of the Open Division season. The playoffs, I believe, will be next week for NA. They've been ongoing already for EU. LFM are the number one team in the Open Division right now. So they are well on their way towards making their way to the Crucible. For those who aren't familiar, getting invited into the lobby now. The Crucible, the top two teams of the Open Division will be taking on the bottom two teams of the HGC. And winner take all as far as slots in the HGC going forward are concerned. And in my opinion, that's going to be some of the most heart-wrenching, agonizing bits of Heroes of the Storm we'll see all season, because this is the first time we're seeing teams try to maintain the status quo. In the past iterations, it's like, all right, we made it through the regional, we made it through the qualifier, let's go out to the LAN. Yay, I got 6th place. All right, cool. Like, no, you could lose your job. Quite literally your job if you drop out of the Crucible. So it's a little different.
Yeah, we were talking about this during the Dorm All-Stars, and that's exactly it. I mean, this is your job interview. Like, if you can't cut it, you're done. There goes your salary. Your team your org may drop you.
Yeah.
I mean, or there's definitely going to be roster changes. Sorry, Naventic. And it's just, I mean, things are going to happen. Things could be, I mean, this is serious business. I mean, this is where, like, again, you're looking at, as a team, $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
So, like, that's not chump change. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited, but I think you're right. I think this is going to be some of the most heartbreaking Heroes we've ever seen.
I'm excited for that. I'm also excited to jump into this next game. The draft has started. Over on the left side, we will have Team Naas. I'll point out Mockery's on the team. He was one of the players I selected for my Dorm All-Star team, who Robo Dorito, which went on to take on Inverim's Angels, and they put up a fight, but it wasn't their day.
Yeah. It was a good series of games. I have to, to be fair though, the team I drafted, like, no nonsense. I feel like they could actually contend with, like, anyone. That actual roster, straight up.
Oh, that was a stack. It was.
Fun fact: Mockery had, of any support player in dorms, had the highest MMR of any support player. Pretty cool. A thing to point out.
I mean, we're entering a meta where support play can definitely get you some stuff done. We saw the value of a nicely placed root or the table. Hang on.
Remember that draft I started theory crafting there at the end of that last game?
Hang on.
They asked me to finish it out, so I know exactly what this draft's gonna be. It's dumb.
So hang on. They are officially taking requests from the audience.
Yes. Like, do it. Give it to us. Do it. What's the draft? Give us the rest of the draft. I gave them a support and a warrior. So... Okay.
This is LFM just
having
putting on a show. This okay. And I mean, Team Naas, I don't know if they're really the team to try to style on like this, but on Infernal Shrines, I see why they would select this map if you're really trying to go Probius Gazlowe, because if they get there early at all, with those two heroes, you're walking into an actual minefield. Because, like, you're going to get zoned out the hard way.
Yes, Gazlowe literally has a mine. A literal minefield.
Oh, man. Rhaegar, Greymane are the selections. You got the bubble from Zarya. That'll definitely help out a hero like Greymane. Allow them to continue to be forward-leaning. I'd imagine we would see go for the throat for that hero. Curse Bullet could be something pretty difficult task to weave on the shrine phase for Infernal Shrines, but he's gonna have a lot to deal with.
Yeah, he's gonna actually this whole draft's gonna struggle because they don't have a lot of CC right now, and they're gonna need to draft CC into this roster. So they have dive, which is good against the support they're drafting. So this is fair.
Tyrael was the ban, so there will not be any. We're gonna dive in, throw down a Sanctification, and allow Greymane to really go off. Arthas is gonna get taken off the board. As far as zoning goes, Arthas could definitely be some. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Stay positive and don't die.
Stay positive and don't. Yo, man, I remember when that happened live.
Dude.
I remember I'm thinking we just birthed a meme.
Yeah, I was like, this. I looked over at you. We were right there. And like, this is a meme right here. Drade is a little brother.
I thought it was his cousin. Was he his little brother?
I think it's his little brother.
Oh.
I mean,
today I learned it. Family. His family.
You look at this comp, right? And you're a team Naas, and you got two more heroes to select. And you're like, all right, so you're gonna try to zone the hell out of us with Probius and Gazlowe. You got a stun in Gazlowe. Now you're gonna take Tyrande and Samuro. What do you do? Like, I'm not sure. I think I would go Kael'thas. You need some kind of AoE range damage to try to do something.
And another warrior, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's exactly the right pick. It is a decent dive with Murden too. You can go with the Greymane. And they got some CC now for the Chen. That was the last pick that I wanted. I literally just tried to pick the most bottom of the barrel characters, and of course Tyrande's not buffed yet. So
hold on, Abraham. I'm gonna bring it back to our faces real quick because I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you just say that you took Chin because you wanted a bottom of the barrel composition?
Maybe.
This is why I love Kaz with this man. I know you didn't. This is why I love Kaz with this guy. Because I knew you didn't realize it. I knew you didn't hear it. And then the moment I was like, bottom of the. I had to give you that.
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
I'll always notice
right now. We're professionalism's over there for a minute. Ooh. Okay.
Abraham sounds like he's almost in tears. I mean, the bottom of the barrel composition gets rounded out by Chin.
Somebody clip this. I want to watch this later.
Oh man, we are loading into this game now. Second game of the night. Over on the left side, we got the members of Team Naas. Mockery's gonna lead the charge on Rhaegar, Gildarix on Kael'thas, Diamond Neil makes their appearance on Greymane, Super Boss guys on Zarya, and Wafflecopter are rounded out, throwing out Stormbolts on Murden.
Oh baby, Wafflecopter. And on the other side, we've got LFM. Ishbu is playing the Tyrande. Okay. Draded is on the Chen. Hecarim J on the Samuro. BBJ on the Gazlowe. And Soyasarian on the Proby. Because you know what? Roll swap. Roll swap as well. Might as well.
I mean, this is going to be a game. All 5 members of Team Naas looking to play this game standard, and there's nothing standard at all about the composition For LFM, we're going to commit both Gazlo and Probius to the top lane. And look at this surprise gank setup in the bush. J could get spotted out by Mokri, so good on Gilderic for taking a safe rotation around.
Yeah, but that is a lot of damage already coming out as Ishbu and friends are getting absolutely annihilated as they're doing takedowns. It's still late to start this off. Draden's going to fall as well. There's no way he lives here. Oh, baby. Oh, that's going to be 4!
The steamroll continues. Cocktail. Not even close, bro. BBJ somehow escapes with the rest of his face intact. I thought he was going to get taken down there for sure. But in this style of situation, I'm actually surprised Kel'Thas only got 2 stacks of convection. You got Samuro clones and everything else. You're going to have a good time.
Yeah, I feel like when he popped the clones, he just ended up someplace he didn't mean to be. And J just got real confused. But they're going in now. And this is just something ridiculous. All right. I mean, Super Boss Guy has been nothing short of full energy this entire game. But this top lane is awful.
I mean, bear in mind, this is for sure a troll composition. But the heroes themselves do have merits to bring to the table. They just don't have much in the way of synergy that I'm able to see. But if Chin's able to avoid interrupts, if he's able to avoid gravity lapse and stormbolt, he's pretty much just going to stand there and not die. Kel'Thas is actually going to get taken down in the middle lane as the first shrine shows up. So, demonstrating some lethality are the members of LFM.
I mean, I know there's 0 synergy with LFM's draft because when I drafted it, I wanted there to be none. So, absolutely no synergy with this draft. But that being said, they're actually playing it pretty well. They've sieged this top lane like no one has sieged before. I'm sorry, so. And in the mid lane, Mockery might actually be in a little bit of trouble.
Rhaegar does get around a corner. No kicked puppy just yet. The shrine hasn't even been started by either one of these teams. Diamond Nail and Super Boss Guy find themselves having a whale of a time dealing with the pressure and push of BBJ and his Probius. But they're going to go ahead and get the party started down here with the shrine. I think that's a good choice.
Yep, going to be starting it off here is the side of Team Naas. Nice lunar flare from Ishbu. The warrior player on the support today. For, you know,
as you do. As you do.
As one does. They're just pretty content to actually trade this out. I think traded might cause him a little bit of fuss as he goes in and solos 1v4. It's fine. Traded's just pressing D like a champ, and Ishbu's finally decided to join the fight as they legitimately kill Diamond Neil 2v4. You know, good. Good. Traded might actually live here. No.
Okay. I was about to say that I don't know how to panic gets out of that one. You got to respect the damage that Tyrande and Shin can put on you. That's my oh, Kel'Thas rotates in. The Fire Mage gets roasted. Convection gets roasted back to 0. Wafflecopter jumps over, manages to spare his own life, avoids the death via Hunter's Mark. But uh-oh, BBJ! Ouch.
His confidence was his undoing. That being said, this top lane is still getting absolutely massacred, and Mockery and friends are actually trading out, getting the pick on Samuro. Ishbu is now all alone in the bot lane, and that is going to be the Punisher going over the way of Team Naas.
Will the raw technical ability of LFM allow them to overcome the mishap of a composition that Enverum single-handedly put together for them inadvertently? Remains to be seen as the Frozen Punisher is claimed by the members of Team Naas, looking to do a good amount of damage in the spot lane and catch up on siege damage.
Single-handedly put together for them inadvertently. I love it. The stun goes down, barely doesn't hit connect onto Mockery though. So nice job there from dodging that out. This first Punisher gets 2 towers, which I guess is about as much as you can hope for with that first Punisher. That being said, the top lane, Soyasarian is not left. I don't think he's going to leave there for a while.
He's probably going to push this lane to the core. I get the feeling that is his commitment. Super Boss Guy doing what he can to stall the effort, but Zarya isn't exactly the bastion of wave clear. Both of these teams are even on experience, though, to the credit of Team Naas, to deal with all this siege pressure. But they got to win these team fights more decisively while keeping their own selves alive if they want to have any hopes of getting the upper hand.
Yeah, they're doing a good job with that right now with a very nice gank there onto Tyrande. A good follow-up with the lift from KT onto that Stormbolt there. So nicely done. Up in the top lane, Super Boss Guy is about to get ganked all to hell by MJ. There is literally no chance that he survives that. And nice pick here as the top 4 goes down. But in return, Team Naas grabbing a siege camp of their own. I like it. And now rotating onto BBJ. He needs to be careful.
Gazlo mounts up. The old Chuckles Gazlo skin. He tries to get out of there. A little bit of juke action. Gravity Lapse is going to go in. The bomb drops down. No charge is going to be there soon enough. Gazlo gets a rock.
That being said, Soyasarian is doing exactly what we predicted and just not leaving the top lane. Ever. It's going to be good. Slowly backing up now. But they are already putting so much pressure onto these keep towers. You know what? Gazlo, Proby, and Samuro, surprisingly effective push gun.
I mean, you put Probius alone with anyone, that's just going to be near instantaneous wave clear. And as cheesy Limburger as it all is, it is something to consider. Gazlo's going to pick up the Bruiser Camp in the top right portion of the map. Heroics is snapped up by both teams. Bruiser Camp gets claimed by Team Naas, who find Soyasarian quite a ways from home. The little probe that could. I don't know if he's getting out of this one.
Yeah, he is the curious, the brave little probe, not Toaster. And he created space. That's a thing that he did. Look at Hacker MJ push that bot lane. Look at that space. Beautiful.
I mean,
he makes the best space, okay?
Split push Samuro in full effect, getting all kinds of value for LFM. I mean, it's unstoppable. This is the frontier of the meta right here, obvious. 19, 20 defenders in rising for the members of Team Naas who are looking to play this game standard. And if they commit to that resolve, if they play their cards right, they could have an upset over this bottom of the barrel composition.
Oh, baby. Yes, they are indeed the final frontier. These are the Voyagers of the Starship North America. They're continuing mission to tilt the crap out of casters and push the meta frontier. I 100% agree. I probably could have kept going there with Star Trek references, but instead, I'm going to comment on the fact this Punisher is absolutely going to town right now as Starfalls drops. Hecker MJ is here as well, and they're diving in real deep as Mockery is getting chased down by Draded. Wafflecopter as well is getting hit. Pops the Avatar, getting hit for the Lunar Flare as well. Nicely done. Here comes the Panda Pals in onto Mockery, trying to keep himself alive there. He can't ancestor himself, so he's got to run for dear life. Heckram's like, yo, you gone, son? Getting that takedown. The rest of the team is trying to follow up here, but they're all very low.
Mockery is going to be the first to get taken down. Draded got a good amount of value, I'd argue, from that Shin Heroic. Wafflecopter looks to lead the charge, low on health, though. The trait does activate. Arcane Punisher got a good amount of work done, but it will pave the way for the fort to be taken down. 1 fort apiece. I mean, it's costing them heroes, but so far, Team Naas are hanging in there.
Yeah, they're doing really well, all things considered. They've been able to line up their combos. You know, Kael'thas has been getting good damage in. I'm really impressed with the Grey Mane follow-up as well. The synergy there is really solid. Mockery has been getting a lot of pressure and not a lot of peel. I want to really see Zarya focusing in on that as well. I'm all about, you know, diving in with the Murden, but you need to make sure that either Rhaegar's with the team or Mockery's getting well taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, this composition for LFM have absolutely zero synergy, but you do have to worry about the damage that they do. Because even though it'll be in individual pieces, you find yourself waiting to respawn. Ask Mokri after that last push. A lot of damage goes in on Wafflecopter. Dwarf tosses out of there in time. The Gravel Bomb Dream is going to whiff, though. Rhaegar does get taken down by Chin. Gravity Lapse goes in. Draded trying to keep himself alive. Go for launch. The Ragdoll takes a ride out of there. 2 for 1.
Yeah, nicely done. I mean, the whole side of Team Naas is living by a scrap of HP. Super Boss Guy, though, had some super shields there. The bubble wrap was real as they pick up Gazlo as well. That's another nice takedown. A little feather in their cap here. They need to be careful that the Soyasarian doesn't just kill them all.
Probius does damage. Surprise. Zarya finds themselves waiting to respawn a little sooner than they
Avatar.
anticipated. That is Avatar. That's a rogue that got used. That's a cooldown to consider. Both of these teams have level 13, however. Soyasarian has shifted gears. He's left the top lane, and now he's committing everything he can down here. And so far, not looking too bad.
Yeah. Enjoy the last you'll ever see of Sprint Tyrande as Ishbu runs away from that Grey Mane. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah, they're just moving in here. Setting themselves up, dead even on XP right now. Pretty much even in structures too. This is actually a fairly even game, despite the fact that 12 kills to 7 for the side of Team Naas. They've clearly been the better slayers in this game so far. But LFM, through sheer tenacity, has been holding their own.
And technical prowess. I mean, they have the definition of a quick match composition. It's like, hey, I'll just pick Chin. I just want to get my quest done. Oh, wait, this is the comp I get put up against? And the enemy team has this. A lot of damage goes in on Hecarim J. He does pop out the clones. Here, Rogue go down, trying to get some value. BBJ leading the charge. Poked health bars, though, on the side of Team Naas. Drade's going to get Storm Earth and Fire involved. Try to get some damage in there before the little panda triplets get burned down. Ishbu lands a stun on Wafflecopter. But oh no, here come the members of Team Naas. They respond, they catch Ishbu. Tyrande goes down.
Yes, indeed. Nice follow-up on the damage from Greymane is the Kale fast securing that, but Proby and friends are still here. 26-24, they are holding their own as the turret city is born right now. And here we go with the blade dance coming in. Nice ancestral those to pick up Samuro. Beautifully done, keeping Super Boss Guy alive. So it is a 3v5 right now as the turret town is getting absolutely wrecked. Your trade is going in, but that was a really big misstep. Stormbolt's a thing. That being said, Mortar Punisher for LFM.
They come away with the objective. It cost them some takedowns, though, for short-rigged.
Yo, top lane now. Fake news.
Oh, my word. Level 14 team fight. I mean, that ancestral healing had to be there at that exact moment, so Mofri definitely saved that team fight, I felt. That could have definitely fell way into the favor of LFM, and they would have been more forward-leaning with this Mortar Punisher. The response is there, though. Punisher gets burned down. Bottom fort remains. And the later we get into this game, Inverum, I mean, Team Nads are kind of doing it.
They are doing it. That being said, late game Proby, late game Gazlo, late game Samuro, late game Chen. Good luck.
Bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the, they flip the barrel upside down though.
Yeah,
you're sitting at the top of it at that point.
The cream will rise to the top from the bottom of the barrel. Late game comp. 100%. Bottom fort does get picked up though. I like that we see Team Naas choosing not to rest on their laurels. An invasion over the Bruiser camp though. Diamond Neil's like, oh wait, I understand you got the whole village up here. I'm just gonna back away. That Bruiser camp's yours.
It takes a village, Holoran. Come on. As both Bruiser camps pushing in now onto this already exposed keep. Level 16 though is here for the side of Team Naas, so you want a little bit more XP coming in here for LFM before they take this fight, or that should be the thing that happens. That being said, they are still fully committing to this as the Chen damage starting to go in. Throwing out spells is Kael'thas. Icing up, but whoa, the laser damage from BBJ and Wafflecopter may have overextended.
We see the Starfall go down as well. Wafflecopter is able to Dwarf Toss out of there. You gotta respect the damage from Probius and Zerog. You'll be like, wait, why am I at 30% health again? It really does work. Both of these teams have hit level 16 though. The Owl gets a good amount of damage in on the members of Team Naas. And so far, Ishbu has plenty of mana if they want to continue to press this issue. They got to watch out for Kael'thas damage though.
Yeah, they got to be careful. That will start to stack up here as this goes on. He has finished that. No, he hasn't finished Convection level 1. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Kind of surprised. But Soya Sarian has taken a lot of hurt from this so far. Wafflecopter, if he decides to go in here, they need to back up, though, because they need to get set up. Oh, there's the stone to BBJ, though, and he is just gone. Good night, Sweet Prince, getting taken down here. They're going to look to go in here, though, but that is Kael'thas in the backline getting caught out. Their need central may need to blown here. Nice shields coming from Zarya, though, and getting a lot of that initial burst damage. Hack traded. It's got to run out of there. Pog Panda Pals as well to extricate himself from that situation, but there's still a fort in his way. He needs to be careful about that. Earth Panda's like, nah, we're good.
Yeah, Dreded has one of the pandas walk into expulsion zone, but the other two will just say Vaya con Dios to their panda. He gets taken down. Shrine did activate though. I like the idea from LFM. They're like, I mean, we can turn this fight. If we at the very least just take down Kael'thas and reset that convection back to 0, it's kind of worth it. So I was looking at Gildarik that whole time because it's like, you don't want to drop those convection stacks again this late in the game. I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they identified the priority target, but I have to say, Super Boss Guy, he's probably been the MVP of this game so far for me. He's been high energy this entire game. His shields have been on point, negating a lot of his damage. And watch them stacking. They know how to play with this Zarya. 37, that is going to be the Punisher going the way. Team Naas, and they made up the challenge, is LFM. I didn't give them this challenge. They just were like, yo, we can do it. And maybe this wasn't the team to troll.
I don't think they were the team to troll at all. Team Naas is a competent team. We're seeing that demonstrate itself right now. You don't have too many tools to respond to this. You have a ton of siege pressure from Gazlo and Probius, but once the full brunt of Kael'thas comes online and that AoE damage gets spread around, Tyrande is gonna have a hard time. The Gravel Bomb goes in, stun lands on Wafflecopter. The follow-up Lunar Flare is going to go in. So does the Ancestral Healing. Samuro gets taken down. Hercrum J waits to respawn. Middle Keep is now in jeopardy. Gotta watch those Limbo bars. You see the Arcane Punish getting some work done. First Keep is claimed.
That is it. Nicely done. And that was a solid setup for the Samurai going in with the Blade Storm, but the Punisher was like, no. Just bad Samurai. And he just smacked him down like an angry person. Yeah, no, that was a solid setup there for the side of LFM, but just getting heavily denied. The Zari, the sheer beef for the side of Team Naas. They were very hard to burst down, especially because LFM doesn't have a whole lot of burst. They got a decent amount of burst, I guess, but not really. So
yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, they're relying on Hunter's Mark and Lunar Flare to set up their main takedowns. And it seems like Samurai, every time he steps in, he's just getting roasted by this AoE damage. Sawyer Saren gets isolated. The long slow on Probe is an eternity. Expulsion Zone wasn't even necessary to take down the Probe. Dradic could be the next target of Team Naas. He's able to jump kick his way out of there. But BBJ has a consolation. Snaps up his bottom port.
I understand you're the curious Probe, but too curious. Too curious, Proby. That was a bush you should not have poked your nose into, and level 20 is right around the corner now for Team Naas. LFM are actually in a bit of a rough situation right now. I bet they're thinking, guys, we may have trolled ourselves. Not a great situation. Starfall is going to go down. I wish they'd saved it, though, because that Starfall grab-a-bomb combo was the only reason they executed that even remotely, despite the fact the bomb itself was actually mistimed. Oh, as they're going on to Ishbu, he needs to be careful to follow up the stun off the back of the slow, and Ishbu is sprinting out and lives! Somehow lives with a scrap of HP, but this keep, I don't think, can say the same.
Calculated. I mean, this is one of the most annoying things where you see someone hit sprint and they just get out of there with next to no health. Hecarim J looking to apply pressure to Kael'thas. Let's see where he's out in the Condemn. He's completed the quest now, so those Qs are going to be absolutely real. But meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, BBJ has not yet left his bottom lane, and he's going to come away with this keep.
Yeah, Draded's now being chased down the follow-up for Soy. Chasing onto the backline, though. Nice shields there as the Ancestral Healing hitting up onto Kael'thas. The rest of the team is starting to back out now as the poke from the specialists are very real. Soyasarian is starting to ramp up this damage, but it's level 20 to 19. Draded does not care even a little as they're getting these two takedowns down the talent. Your Super Boss guy is in a world of hurt right now. Nice heals going in with that. It's the Blade Storm as well to follow up with that Ishbu securing these takedowns, and that is going to be it. They're snowballing. This level 20 is here. They're chasing this down, and with an exposed keep in the bot lane, this could be GG.
I believe that it will, in fact, be GG. Merlin's going to go down and secure the entire ace. BBJ's been setting up this village he literally just played PvE for the past minute and a half plus. Walks through the bottom fort, keeps on it, goes to the bottom keep, makes his way to the core as the members of LFM successfully take a 4v5 without their level 20s with this kind of composition. Oh my.
To quote Phantom Puppy in chat, is that a troll comp in my fine Christian suburbs? Yes. Yes, it is. Absolutely. And that is going to be GG. LFM are ridiculous, and they're winning the video game. Give it up to them, guys. There is no reason they should have won this game, and they absolutely did. So props to them. Team Naas put up a valiant effort. Oh my, they almost did it. But LFM, by the skin of their teeth, pulled the win.
Skin in the teeth is a good way to describe that, because for a good while, they were kind of, getting their snoot booped. Thanks to that interesting bottom-of-the-barrel composition. I just feel like in that last team fight, there just seemed to be a lack of focus from Team Naas. Because it's like, who do you even really target? Like, there's so many different weird things going on. You got Samuro clones, you got Chin clones. There's so many health bars to consider. It can be very difficult to find the right hero to attack. So if you're like, oh, that's the real Samuro, and you throw a couple of cooldowns on that, and it's a copy, you're like, oh, there goes my kill potential on a clone. This is awkward. And then, like, that team fight just seemed to last forever. So sooner or later, you're just going to run out of heals, and it's going to be like, oh, this is kind of weird. And then you lose.
And then you lose. Yeah, it's interesting because I asked BBJ, I said, how scared were you there? And his response was, not at all. We were just laughing. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Yeah. I don't
know about all that.
Yeah, okay. There was definitely a minute there where they're like, yo, what if we lose this game? They're probably still laughing at the idea that they lose this game. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they could put the aviators on and be like, LOL, we're just out here having a good time. But
yeah, you're just
that got a little wild.
You're just like, Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, real quick. Okay,
Yeah.
we're just gonna chill.
I
We're
wish I
just
had my
gonna chill
shades.
real quick. It's gonna be fine. Big shout out to Tesla for sending us these awesome sunglasses. Just
I still got mine. I got mine too. But
yeah,
a huge shout out to Gravesville. This kind-hearted individual donated $92 to the prize pool
Whoa.
to achieve our goal of the night of $1,200. Thank you. Holy crap.
Dude, thank you so much. That is unreal. $1,200 going towards this community is so freaking phenomenal. Guys, you are absolutely crushing it. Always a blast doing stuff here. Tempo Storm, Heroes Hype. Heroes Hype, the OG amateur tournament, literally the longest running tournament in Heroes of the Storm. Been going all the way since, I believe, Alpha.
Yeah.
So, damn.
I mean, Heroes Hype has been here since the beginning, like figuratively and literally. A mainstay. You see the next stars of the pro level, earn their grit and medal right here. Teams like LFM, they're very favored to go into the Crucible and potentially be the next incoming team that goes into the HTC. So this is the